Well, there's a man I meet, and he walks up our street. He's a worker for the council, it's been 20 years. And he takes no lip off nobody and litter off the gutter. He puts it in a bag, and he never thinks to mutter. And he packs his lunch in a sunburst bag. The children call him Bogey. He never lets on, but I know 'cause he once told me. He let me know a secret about the money in his kitty. He's gonna buy a dinghy, gonna call her Dignity, yeah. And I'll sail down the west coast through villages and towns. And I'll be on my holidays and they'll be doing the rounds. They'll ask me how I got her. I say my money. I said, isn't she pretty? That ship called Dignity. Telling a story in a faraway scene. Yeah, I'm sipping down Racky and I'm reading Maynard Keynes. And I'm thinking about home and all that that means. In a place in the winter for dignity, yeah. And I'll sail down the west coast through villages and towns. And I'll be on my holidays, yeah, they'll be doing the rounds. They'll ask me how I got her. I say my money. I said, isn't she pretty? That ship called Dignity. Set it up, set it up, set it up, set it up, set it up. Oh, set it up again, set it up again, set it up again. Yeah, set it up, 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 set it up. I set it up again, set it up again, set it up again. Oh, and I'm thinking about home, babe. And I'm thinking about work, oh yeah. And I'm thinking about faith, And I'm thinking how good this could be to be here someday. A ship called Dignity. Yeah, on a ship called Dignity. That ship. Yes, YouTube, how you doing, folks? So, yes, today a little bit of Dignity from the album Raintown by Deacon Blue. Released in 1986, Dignity is probably considered one of their biggest hits. Now, other singles from that record, they had Chocolate Girl, and they also had When Will You, brackets, Make My Telephone Ring. And, of course, they're also known for tracks like Real Gone Kid, Fergus Sings the Blues, and those are from their second album, which was called When the World Knows Your Name. The band were formed in Glasgow. Now, the singer, Ricky Ross, he's from Dundee originally, and apparently he was a school teacher. And he moved to Glasgow and he formed the band Deacon Blue in 1985. It took him 1 year, from 1985 to 1986, to get their stuff together and record that first album, which had that track Dignity on it. Since then, Ricky Ross, I've seen him out and about doing different things. He also writes for other people now, so he writes with artists like Ronan Keating, who I've played for myself, and he writes also with James Blunt and Katie Tunstall as well. The band took their name apparently from a Steely Dan song called Deacon Blues. So there you go, just a little bit about Dignity and the track. Now, the song is obviously about this fella buying a dinghy, or wanting to buy a dinghy, who the guy is a council worker, he's cleaning the streets. I think the massive message in this song is obviously to practice empathy towards other people when you see them in the street, because we've all got our dreams, we've all got our ups and downs in life, so it's just about showing people respect. You know, the children call him Bogey. The children aren't showing him much respect, but kids are kids, I suppose, you know. As adults, we can show people respect, you know. It's important to show people respect in what they're doing. Now, the track itself, hang on a wee sec, let me get my guitar. The track itself is pretty much diatonic based. Now, diatonic means of the scale, listen. So all the chords are based around the diatonic scale, or do re mi. Now, there's one chord in there which is a beautiful chord. It's the second chord that's in it. There's the first chord, you call that the one chord. It's just another different type of the one chord, and it's called a first inversion. Now, there's a man I meet, he walks up our street. It's the same chord that is used in I've been roaming around, I was looking down at all I see. First inversions, cracking chords. Not enough people use inversions in chords anymore, I don't think, especially in commercial music. The 80s, they used to be all over the place, inversions. They're beautiful things. Okay, so thanks very much for tuning in. Thanks very much for watching. If you want to check out more of my music, then you can download the album. It sounds a bit like this.
In the middle, yeah, yeah.
And if you haven't checked any other videos out yet, they look a little bit like this. And if you want me to do any songs for you, any requests, then feel free to leave a comment below. If I like any, then I'll certainly give them a go. If you subscribe to Patreon, then part of the Patreon deal is that you can ask me to play different songs, and I'll do them for you by all means. The Patreon link is down below. Thanks very much, guys. I'll see you again. Yes, peace.